Welcome to the latest video that we're producing to help guide you through some of the features that we have with the Megalab portal. So today I want to talk through some of the functions around uploading field boundaries, in particular using shape files, and that's been released pretty recently. So let's dip into that. So if I switch now to the Megalab login screen, which hopefully you'll be familiar with. If we log in there, it'll take us to the My Orders screen, but today I'm going to particularly focus on this My Customers area. Ollie's already spoken a little bit about some of the function in here, so the merging customers and drawing the field boundaries. But as I say, I want to just demonstrate today some additional functionality that we've put in place to make it easier for you to organise that history and also set this foundation of having your farms and fields mapped, ready for the future development that's coming in the next phase of the project. But in this My Customers section, you essentially would see a list of all the customers, generally farms, on which you've sampled in the past, to which there's some analysis associated. And you can see various bits of information in here. So you can see the number of fields associated with each farm, contact details, when the last order was, etc. But the bit that we're really focused on is how do we get these farms kind of set ready for the future, and part of that is drawing these field boundaries. So if I pick one customer in particular, so this is one where we have some fields located in there. There's no field boundaries being drawn, so it's showing there's no hectares associated with those fields at the moment. If we click on that, we see more information about the customer, so we can see the address and customer reference if there is one, for example. But what you can also see is a list of the fields associated with that farm. And there's a few things that you can do in here to start to get those boundaries, get those fields properly located on a map. I think I'll start with is this function of we've called attach field boundaries. So as the name suggests, this is existing fields and you want to draw a field boundary. There is of course still a manual way to do that. So you can actually go in field by field and you could find that field location on the map and manually draw that boundary, save the field, and then you have the location and the field size associated with that field saved into the database. Probably important to mention at this point as well that this is kind of a one-off process. So once your fields have been loaded in, once they've been saved, that's job done really. You don't have to revisit that unless the field boundaries might change or the number of fields might grow for a certain customer over time.